Hey, before we start, a huge thank you for all the likes and positive feedback for the photography ideas video I've uploaded in the last couple of weeks. And a lot of you asked, what if I don't have a DSLM or DSLR camera and don't have a macro lens? Is it possible to take those psychedelic, creative, mind-blowing images with a smartphone? And in this video, I'm going to give you the answer. In the last couple of videos, I've shown you how to take some creative images using an APC camera like the Sony a6000 or the 6300 together with the 90mm macro lens. And today I'm going to recreate all those nice effects and images using a pretty average smartphone, the LG G8S ThinQ. If you've not seen the last videos, here's a quick recap what the images did look like. To get this nice psychedelic colorful effects, you just need a glass, for example a wine glass, and you need to mix a third of water with a third of washing up liquid and a third of glycerin or sugar syrup. Then you just need to dip the glass into this suspension and this nice colorful layer will appear on the wine glass. Surprisingly, the first results using the smartphone were pretty good. The most important thing here is that you use the closest focus distance possible with your smartphone. When you have a smartphone like the LG with different cameras and different lenses, you need to choose the lens or the camera with the highest magnification to get as close as possible. Then go to manual mode and choose the closest focus distance possible. If the magnification is still pretty low, I'd recommend to add something like a clip macro adapter to your smartphone. Those are like 5 to 15 euro on Amazon, and they can be mounted with this clip to the lens, transforming your smartphone into a macro lens. Okay, let's talk about how to take the footage with the smartphone. It is very important that you bring your smartphone into a stable position, and therefore I'd recommend to use a tripod like this cheap plastic one here, which got at least 2 more axes, because we have to tilt the smartphone, otherwise the surface remains transparent, as you can see in this footage here. In the past I taped my smartphone to my tripod because I did not own this adapter. So yeah, I think this was like 2 years on eBay. So if you don't have, maybe you should invest 2 euros for an adapter to mount the smartphone to the tripod and then bring it into the right position. Maybe you've noticed this bright ring on the color surface. This is actually coming from the wine glass, from the middle part. This reflection goes through the surface and yeah, kind of ruins our image when we look from this angle. So that's why I'd recommend to add a completely black background by adding a black t-shirt, for example, covering the bottom parts of the wine glass. And I'd recommend to not carry a baby at the same time. Okay, now that we finished our setup, it's time to get creative. Why not change the mixture a little bit by adding a little bit more sugar or dishwashing soap, for example, and see if this affects the color on the wine glass. And if you've seen my other videos, you know that tilting the glass does also create an amazing effect. Here's some footage I've taken with the smartphone, and I must say that I was kind of impressed that it looks not 100% as sharp and clear as with the 90mm macro lens, but I think for a smartphone you can get some remarkable results. Maybe I should tell you something about the smartphone I'm using in this video. It got 12 megapixel and a fixed aperture of 1.8. But because the sensor is so small, we don't have any issues with field of depth. When you think of the videos I took with the Sony camera, I had to stop down to f16 to get everything into focus. So here we can shoot at an aperture of 1.8 and ISO 50. So even though this is not the highest quality camera, we can get some pretty clear results because we don't have too much noise issues here. And now I have a small announcement to make. Maybe you want to be part of one of my next videos. I have asked you to tell me what else we might add to the mixture to create a completely new look. And I already got some interesting answers like adding salt or ink or cream. So if you have any idea, leave a comment below and I'm going to test it in the next video. And of course, I will give credit to you if you have a nice idea. Did I miss anything in the video? If you have still any questions, leave a comment below and I will of course give you an answer. And if I don't have an answer, I'm going to test it and we're going to find a solution. If you want to learn more about the tools I've used to create the footage, like using this 15x macro clip for the smartphone or the super big bright softbox over there or the small softbox right here, I'm going to add some links for you in the description so that it's easier for you to recreate the setup and the images you've just seen in the video. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button and leave a comment below. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Of course, that's not a must, but it would be really nice of you. Thanks for watching, have a good day and hopefully see you in the next episode.